So my name is Geeta Om Hariram Rambokas. It's a long name.
Yeah.
So I came to StemRx in June 24 and I didn't know I had this particular condition. It's called AVN, avascular necrosis, and it was an accidental finding. So I came in because I had one issue, which was a perineal abscess, and I was suffering from it, and then I went for MRI and they found that I had something a little bit more serious than what I came in for. Okay, so my first visit was, it happened very haphazardly. It was basically because I had fallen sick that an acquaintance in Mauritius recommended that I came to this hospital to see Dr. Mahajan, and when I arrived I wasn't feeling well, so then there was an investigation and then they came down to the cause of what was happening. It was purely through the investigation because I didn't know that I had had that condition for some time. But it was recommended by Dr. Mahajan and Dr. Harry that I would benefit from the stem cell therapy, and as it appeared less invasive than having an open surgery, I was very happy to go along those lines. Well, in both conditions, I had been carrying this for a few years, and the doctors in Mauritius, unfortunately, they hadn't properly diagnosed me. So I had had many operations to cut out this particular abscess, and then it came on the other side. And it was every 6 months I was having an operation for some reason or another. And so when I came here, I felt relieved because I felt that at least somebody is taking this seriously. At least Dr. Mahajan is taking this seriously and seeing it through right to the end, as opposed to, okay, let's have another operation and another operation. So this is why I've come back the second time, so I can follow my treatment thoroughly. Regarding the AVN, now when I look back, it was something that was there for many years, maybe 4 years, maybe 5 years. And unfortunately, I have to say this, in Mauritius they didn't detect it. So I wasn't given any particular treatment or any particular advice how to live with it, or even any particular solution. And especially towards the beginning of this year, January 2024, I was beginning to feel very lethargic, very tired in my movements. I couldn't walk properly. I would be waddling and shuffling as opposed to walking like I used to. So it was having an impact on my movement and my whole body, in the sense that I was becoming drained. But I was continuing life thinking this is an age factor that I have to consider and accept, but it wasn't. And because each time I was going to the doctors there, they were giving me cortisone injections. It wasn't the right remedy for what I was having, and there was no investigation in Mauritius. I've had multiple operations where they have just removed it and that's it. Treatment as such was like, after the operation you go on antibiotics for 5 days and that's it. What I appreciate about this particular hospital is the fact that there is constant follow-up. It's like a hospital I haven't seen before, whereby you're not lying in a bed feeling sorry for yourself or wallowing or when am I going to get better, or you're on a drip the whole day. It's really about getting back on your feet, coming to the physio, and I think that physio department is just amazing, because without the physio I don't think I would be here right now. Dr. Mahajan has his treatments simultaneously, but that physio department and the doctors in the physio department are just excellent. They're there to actually make you get back on your feet as soon as possible and as quickly as they can. I have been to a few hospitals in India and in the UK and in Mauritius. I was very impressed by the setup, the cleanliness of the place, and the fact that it seemed like almost people were hands-on here. We were within an hour, Dr. Harry came to visit us, and then Dr. Mahajan came to visit us. I say us because I was also with a friend. And so I was very, very impressed with the decision making, which happened pretty fast, as opposed to you go away, then you come back for an appointment, and then you go away again. And so I felt that they dealt with the issue rapidly. What I appreciate about this hospital is the friendly approach. It's more if that's the right word, it's more like a boutique hospital whereby you are always, if ever you need something, there's always somebody there to help you. Dr. Mahajan and his family has made me feel very welcomed here, and they go out of their way to actually make you feel at ease, as if you're part of a family. And also, one special event was when I did arrive in June. It was my birthday, and they organized a cake. The doctors organized a cake, and we had a cake cutting, and it felt special because I was in a foreign country and in a foreign place, in a foreign hospital, now with ailments which I didn't even know about. So that really helped me feel comfortable in the journey with StemRx. So when I came here 6 months ago, obviously there were questions in my head, like am I taking the right route? Am I helping me to heal? And I would say the word that came to my mind was have faith. And I'm happy that those words resonated and still do, because if I didn't have faith and I went to another hospital, maybe I would have had the same treatment, just being operated on, the abscess cut out. Maybe they would have discovered that I had AVN or not. But here, the fact that they investigated and they took the treatment right to the very end. I've had to go back to Mauritius and come back again. I've been here almost a month. To be patient, have faith, and know that you're in good hands. Even if sometimes it's a bit, you question yourself, I've been here for such a long time, or when am I going to go home? Just know that they will see you right till the very end. Definitely I would advise them to come here. Anyone with AVN, because I discovered that I've had AVN, I have also done a lot of reading about it. So I've seen that there are lots of people who go through hip replacement and knee replacement. So the fact that I've been able to not go through all this grueling replacements and operations, for me, I would say, yes, StemRx, stem cells is a different approach, but in the end, I think it's a lot less traumatic to go through stem cells than it is to go through hip replacements. My relationship with Dr. Mahajan has become a very familiar one. If I have something to tell him, I will tell him. He will also tell me what he feels. So for me, there's no inhibitions between that relationship. With Dr. Harry, I find myself very comfortable to say what I want to say. And with the other doctors, it's very light, it's very jovial. I find you have an excellent team here. In a few words, I came in June, I left, and I've come back. So that says a lot. I could have also gone and found other doctors, etc. I'm very happy, I'm very content that I'm here, and I know that I will get through this with the expertise, help of Dr. Mahajan. Thank you. Thank you for all your patience. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for discovering that I had this condition. Thank you for seeing me through and believing in me that I will also get through this, and me also believing in you.